Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today is a big day. We have some seriously competitive matches. I don't know if you've read the title or not. Lose and go home. My name is Cheeto Speedo, and I am joined by my wonderful co-caster, Tolly. Tolly, break down why this is such a great stream today.
All right. Hi, everyone. Pleasure casting with you again, Cheeto, as always. But yeah, these are double elimination matches in the lower bracket of playoffs, specifically the second round of the lower bracket of the playoffs, which means the winner of the match gets a coveted Elite League spot for the upcoming season.
Coveted Elite League spot. This is... I mean, win Elite League, lose, you're done. These are like some of the tightest threshold matches that we'll have in the whole tournament. And I am super excited. Yeah, it is going to be amazing. So our first match is going to be between Nor, the 5 seed overall, and Solo, the 10 seed overall. And Tolly, do you know how they got to be in the position that they are now?
Yeah, so both of them made it to double elimination, winning their first, I believe from their seeding, they only had to go one game in the single elimination set, got that first round bye. But Nor got through Goji 5-3, very close match there. Whereas Solo beat Chromatical 5-2 and then ran into the juggernaut known as Real Savage Alf. So is now here in the lower bracket. I am incredibly excited for this match. I think these two players are extremely evenly matched. I think both are very well deserving of where they are here. Solo, of course, was in Elite League plans last year. Nor has been in and around CSC scene for a while. Pretty common playoff qualifier, but sort of making his first deep run here, and it's really good to see the progress he's made.
Absolutely. 100% agree. These matches, I mean, really, it's a shame both of these players can't go to Elite League because they are so skilled in their own right. I mean, if you look at the air table, these are names you will see frequently up near the top on a lot of their songs. So I'm expecting to see a lot of close scores. I'm interested to see if they've done any scouting now that we kind of have some data down. I'm interested to see what their bans are and a couple other things. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a great start to the stream.
Yeah, I believe Nor leans more towards a solo ban. Banned Power Heart in the past. Whereas Solo, I believe, has been a pretty consistent Salt Drowned Dead ban.
Yes, the old Salt Drowned Dead.
The old Salt Drowned Dead ban. And considering Nor with a 98.6 on this, it might be happening again.
Yeah, that would not surprise me at all. That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
In terms of the Nor ban, I don't know. Do you have any ideas?
I think Nor is wishing boss songs are bannable right now because Soul is currently sitting top of the list on 4.
Oh.
In that case, though, I would not be surprised to see Power Heart out of him again.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So Nor, as the higher seed, will get the option to defer ban or a ban first, and we will see what he goes with.
I know I've mentioned it before. I'm really over the moon about the 3 matches we have today. And for all of those bracket heads out there, I would not be surprised if these are some serious busters. These are going to be like neck and neck matches all the way through.
Okay, so we have a deferral from Nor and an Event Horizon ban from Solo. This is interesting. Wow. As Nor's ban comes in, it is Power Heart.
Did you see that coming at all?
I really like this from Solo.
Okay.
Event Horizon is one of, at least to me, one of the easier songs in the set list, at least in terms of peak difficulty, I think it's sort of part and parcel of the true hybrid, where it's a little more well-rounded of a song, but in that case, the skill ceiling isn't as high.
Mm-hmm.
And Nor has a couple consistent scores ahead of Solo on this leaderboard.
Okay.
So getting that out of the way, while you do leave Salt Drowned on the board, if you're confident you can get over that 98.6, which at this point in the tournament is incredibly reasonable.
Yeah.
I think leaving it on the board maybe just could be a landmine for both players, neither pick it, but if you don't want to play Event Horizon, take that off. Very nice ban from Solo, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a really smart ban. I think the other one falls a little more into what you were expecting, a Legends of Power Heart ban.
Yeah, that one, sort of the opposite of Event Horizon in terms of the peak coming from pure NPS. And
right.
I think it's a sensible ban for anyone who is more strum-oriented.
Agreed. So no deferral then from Nor, and do you have any predictions where he goes here?
So,
there
we've got
was a
first pick from
deferral.
Solo here. I would not be surprised if he just goes 4 right off the bat. Just get that momentum going early.
Yeah, I agree. I think you got to play into your strong suits and try to set the mojo early. We may be having a
I might need to rescan.
Oh,
yeah.
That's okay. That is, you know what? It's all good.
Technical difficulties that may or may not be my fault.
No, it's up in the air. These are unnamed, unblamed technical difficulties, okay? It's okay. In the meantime, let's see how... Yeah, so in the meantime, I'll just give a sneak peek to the next matches. Of course, I don't want to overshadow the ones that are happening right now, but later you will be able to see a couple more also really, really close matches between the 12 seed Vark and the 15 seed Moose Pickles, both who have had phenomenal runs throughout the tournament so far. And then the third match is going to be the overall 9 seed Guac and the 14 seed Lefty God, who we really haven't seen a lot from because of one of his matches dropping earlier. So that will be a really interesting one. I think Lefty God is kind of playing at an advantage not having as much data. But that is for later matches. In the meantime, I think... where would I go? Yeah, so Vor, I think, is good. I think... I think I'm with you. Looking at the rest of them, I think I would just start really, really strong on a boss pick here. It looks like Nor has played just... Okay, Nor hasn't played over... Wow, Over the Top hasn't been played a lot in match after, actually.
But we are getting it here.
Oh my goodness. What?
That's a very good call from Goji in chat.
Wow. Okay. So no data on Nor for this song. Solo with a 99%.
And with a Power Heart ban, I like this pick. I think it's a very sound pick.
Yeah, this one is... I haven't seen this song be played very much, so it's gonna be... It's kind of like I'm watching it for one of the first times as well. I don't know Path on this one as much, so if you do, you can kind of take the reins on it.
Yeah, I got you on the Path side. No worries.
Awesome.
And there's quite a few acts in this.
Okay. Players are going to have to be on top of their acts. As far as I know, both these players are pretty Path sound.
Yeah, and to an extent, you gotta be to get to this point in the tournament, to be on the verge of an Elite League spot.
Okay, first song of the potential Elite League spot. Only one can get it. Who showed up to play?
Both whammy out an act for the first one. You want to act just on this phrase, but you're going to get a couple overlaps here.
Interesting. Okay.
Good delay from both.
Early miss from Nora, not getting the phrase overlap.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a big point swing.
He's not going to overlap the second one because of that one dropped.
Oh, wow.
And Solo gets it. Very nice.
Oh, the big chords. A 30k lead already. A strong start for Solo. Clearly playing into their strong suit initially. We'll see if Nora can mount a comeback.
Nora with a little extra star power in the bank. Probably looking at about 2 bars earlier than the normal path.
Here's the act.
Very nice from Nor.
Oh my goodness. Wow, really tight chordy section. Nor hits it but misses afterwards. Scores just shaking out around the same. A couple misses from Solo.
Nor grabs the ladders there. Very nice.
Now the lead about
Back on even
just
power and just lets it fly. Definitely safer act from Nor.
Okay.
And Solo doesn't need that save act. Nails it under star power.
Wow. Strong start. Oh, there's an act. Strong start from Solo.
Razor here.
Are they going to be back on the same path now? Yes. I can imagine this is the song that will get your forearms pumping. Oh my goodness. Couple drops from both players. The lead about a 50k at the halfway point. Both players back on the same path, so unless Nor can... Oh, that's a big missed phrase there. That is not going to help.
So much for being on the same path.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is an interesting...
A little late from Solo, but that does make sense considering I don't think he got full whammy out of that. A very difficult phrase to whammy. Yeah. And he's going to end it right before that.
Wow. Oh, heavy chord section. Both players need to hit it. Oh my goodness.
Against the hobos. Very costly miss on a very deceptively difficult section.
Oh, to nail it. Oh my goodness.
We're sitting at about a 65k lead for Solo.
Wow.
And that is not an indictment on Nor whatsoever. He's crushing it too. Solo is just on another level right now.
Yeah. And Nor was on about a 400 note streak, but then missed on that phrase, but maybe... I Oh my goodness. This is unreal from both.
Power phrases. Firmly in Meteor.
Yeah. Clearly a strong pick from Solo.
Decisive first pick, and he is going to crack 800k.
Oh, goodness. That is... Wow. That's a decisive first win there from Solo.
It's the first 800k from anyone not named VF.
A -8 +1 for Solo. A -21 +1 for Nor. That is the start you want if you're Solo. Now, if you're Nor, what's the response pick?
I feel like maybe with the tendencies of players throughout this tournament, it might be a little too early to go for this. But seeing Salt Drowned on the board after all those bans, what if you pulled the trigger on it now?
That would be quite the pick.
I'm going to be spending this entire stream just praying for Salt Drowned picks. such a good song.
Oh yeah, it's such a great, and nor with a decent score on it, as far as I'm concerned, at least. 98%. That may be where you go here. If you're Norm, maybe you kind of expect Solo to play strong into his suits on the first match there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
There's one song I'm looking at that is a little bit of a difficult situation for both players, and that is Gàrradh Seileach. Nor is sitting near the top of the leaderboard with an FC. Solo does not have an FC, however, he won that pick against Taka, who FC'd.
That's right.
So that was earlier on in the tournament. If he's got that missed spot down, then that might be an out path for him, and we are seeing Gàrradh.
That's what you foresaw. This is a really interesting one.
Confident in the song that he's FC'd.
Wow.
In this part of the tournament, you need to stick to your guns, and I respect it.
Yeah, 100%. Having an FC on the board, you have to feel confident. But Solo, I mean, right there, of course, as you mentioned, beating an FC run, you are on the verge of an FC bound, as some would say. I expect this one to be really, really tight. And for Nora, you probably need to win this to tie up the score here. I mean, if you go down 2-0, that's a pocket that's going to be a little tough to dig out of.
Yeah. He's got a little more leeway with it being best of 9 now, but if you can help it, you never want to go down more than one, especially, because then it forces you to take your opponent's pick off them.
Yeah.
And that's never a situation you want to be in.
Big whammies.
So Nor gets the act off a little earlier. Solo has a little more whammy in the tank. I feel like that's sort of representative of where the scores are at on the air table. And we're within 1,000 after that act. Wow. This is going to be a doozy.
Need to be on top of the whammies. Oh,
407 points.
Oh my goodness. Strap in, ladies and gentlemen. This one's going to be super close.
Next act, they're going to hold for one more. It's fairly intuitive. You're going to wait for the 3 note chords in the sort of the break section.
Okay.
Thankfully, not going to eat too much star power here.
Both players cracking 500 notes and act from. It looked like a different timing on both of those acts.
Yeah, that feels like a difference in squeeze. It's the same rationale for the act, and both are getting all these chords under. Yeah, so you want to get those 3 in at the end.
So Nor maybe with a squeeze? I'm not sure. It looks like the score's gone up a little bit.
Might need a pause trick here.
Yeah. Wow.
So that first set of chords is actually charted a little differently, and that's going to be a drop from Solo.
Oh.
Nor's going to let the SP go. That's big.
Wow. Just the last place you want to miss there. Oh, that is heartbreaking.
Yeah. The last act gets a bunch of chords under, more so that, like, even more so than the second. So Solo definitely needs a phrase drop from Nor to get back into this. But it is not over.
Do you anticipate any phrases that are tough to grab at the end?
This one is difficult to whammy, and you might miss on it because of it.
Okay.
But both play it pretty safe.
Wow. Just about 14k here for Nor after the single miss from Solo. Detrimental miss. Like you mentioned, one last act for Solo to get back into it.
And Nor's going to go here. Solo goes early. Nor's going to get a lot more chords at the end. It's not the most difficult section, so unlikely to expect a miss at this point, but getting those chords under is just going to rocket that score up.
Goodness.
And the ring stays.
That will do it. Nor with an FC on their pick. Evening up 1-1 on a song with a slim margin. Getting it done. Staying calm under pressure. Wow.
It's just over 1k below his last FC. Just over one spot below his last FC. But that is comfortably near the top of the leaderboard. That is 5th.
Wow. That is
now sitting in 3rd, 5th, and 7th on that song.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Nor may be a bit of a specialist on Gàrradh then. Holy moly. Evening up the score, Solo, of course, has the tempo, so they're going to lead here. Basically, now we're at 0-0, best of 7. Do you think maybe another Solo pick here? Maybe a Solo medley?
I think it depends whether you want to use Vor as the pick to get you back on track, or as sort of like the panic button later in the set.
Sure. This is an interesting pick. Breaking the Great Narcissist.
Oh my god, Goji.
Is Goji sniping all of these
do you
right
have
now?
like an earpiece on Solo or something? What we've got Corpo. We've got some new Corp tech apparently.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, I mean, so Solo 99.8, maybe like a -1, a -2 on it. So this song especially is so, like, the acts are so important because there's only 3 if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that is correct.
I've seen a lot of people either miss the first phrase or miss under the first, or like, I mean, miss the first act or miss under the first act. So it'll be really interesting to see if they can stay locked in here.
Yeah. So we're looking for them to get 3 phrases here. First drop there from Solo, but gets combo back right before those chords, which is what you're looking for.
Yeah. $5K lead for Nor off that one miss. Not like you said, not the worst miss there from Solo. And still has all ooh, and there's a response miss there from Nor. Solo's gonna take the lead now, just by the narrowest of margins coming up here as we approach the first act.
And here we go. Very important section under star power here. Oh, looks like Solo jumped the gun on that. Potentially just early overstrum.
Yeah. And another. Not gonna get those chords under 4x.
Very nice from Nor. Drop there is gonna bring it to about 18k.
Yeah.
About half of the song left. Because the song is sawed in half.
Miss there from Solo. Solo's really, I think, similar to last song, gonna need a phrase drop here, or at least a couple real costly misses under phrase. But I mean, there's a miss from Nor. There have been misses, but their response misses as well from Solo.
We partake in a little Tom and Jerry.
Just about a 22k lead for Nor, and 1 act left, so just a small miss from Nor. Not gonna be a ton, but it is a little bit.
Yeah, there's only so much of the song you can get little bits of help though, and
Both
Nor
with the
holds
overlap,
the
and
phrase.
I think that's gonna do it.
So the deferral on the initial pick from Nor means that Solo is still, if he keeps up his picks, on pace to bring it to a tiebreaker potentially.
Right.
But he's going to have less agency in what that tiebreaker is.
Right. Wow. So a song steal from Nor brings it to 2-1.
If you're going to get song stolen, this position is probably the best one to do it in. Sure. Especially when you have Vor in your pocket.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's like you said, a last resort for Vor, or I'm gonna err on the side of this is the Vor pick here, just because you need something. I mean, yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I would be surprised if it wasn't. Though, if it wasn't, I think Æthra is
okay.
a good potential option.
What does the all-knowing Goatee have to say?
I feel like I can pretty confidently say that FIGHTMAN is not going to be a solo pick.
Yeah. Okay.
It is a hybrid pick. I'm beating you to that, chat.
Actually.
Actually,
uninformed casters. That's a hybrid.
Surely one of them didn't suggest that song for the set list or anything in the category it's in.
Ooh. Love Me, Love Me, Love Me is the pick.
Ooh. This is another one along with Gàrradh that I was looking at beforehand. These two are adjacent on the leaderboard.
Wow.
Solo at 531k, Nor at 529.
Wow.
This is a coin flip to the highest degree.
Wow. So what do you think the thought process is here picking this one then?
Potentially exercising tiebreaker control while he can.
Mirrored misses.
Maybe having some good runs of it beforehand.
Okay.
A little extra confidence after the over the top run.
Yeah.
Definitely quite a few thought processes.
Yeah. Okay. As we've been starting up the song, we've had a couple of score swings back and forth. Currently, Solo is leading by just a few thousand. So around 1 miss to note, depending on where it is. Here's the first act.
Sometimes you don't need to be good at a song, just better than the other person. That is my campaign for less Salt Drown fans.
A strong first act from both, getting all of those meaty chords. Solo still holding on to that couple thousand score lead. Slight difference of act from both, and a miss under phrase from Solo is going to swing it back. Oh, they both mirror.
Same note dropped for both.
That is...
So that evens out. That is...
Oh my goodness.
Solo building up combo a little faster here. So narrow it by however many 3 notes we'll give him.
Wow. Oh, a missed phrase there from Solo.
Nor hits the red-orange chord at the end of that. That is, in my opinion, the hardest part of the song.
Nor making the most out of the act that Solo doesn't have is going to jump out to just under 30k, just under 30k, maybe about 25k ish.
See what Solo does with this extra star power. It's a good section for it.
Yeah. Okay.
I like that
feel
extra
like
solo. Fills the bar up as much as he can.
Yeah.
With that.
Yeah. I was gonna say I don't think he ate a whole lot of phrase there on that overlap.
Yeah. And for improv pathing like that, that's what you want to see.
Yeah.
Sitting about 23k.
Oh my goodness. Nor and Solo. Oh, well, as I say, it's Solo with a miss, but Nor currently running up on a 600 note streak, which is exactly what you need to do in this situation. Making the most out of the lead they have. Oh my gosh. Bringing out
Those
that lead to
trills
just
at
about...
the end of the chorus. Really clutch for Nor hitting that one earlier. And
Absolutely.
continuing to combo through these ones at the end.
Absolutely. Nor 30k before the act, and might be a touch more after the act. Yeah.
Little under 32k. It's going to be our final. And Nor will take a 2-song lead.
This is substantial.
Substantial, but not insurmountable yet.
Not insurmountable. Now, -9 for Nor, -12 for Solo. Just like before, just unfortunate costly misses that Nor isn't really having. Well, if there was ever a time to break out the boss song, I feel like this is kind of it.
To be fair, we have been saying this the whole time, and it hasn't happened.
Eventually it's gonna hit.
And now that I've mentioned that we've been saying it the whole time and it hasn't happened, it's going to happen.
Yeah, you gotta reverse psychology it. It's not gonna happen this pick. Oh, it didn't. Okay.
We have a boss song. It is not Vor.
Wow. It's wow. Okay.
Death Empress from Solo.
Once again, these two are adjacent on the Airtable. I'm not sure where this. Literally, it's like a 1,000-point score difference between the two. I don't know. Based on the bands, I kind of took him more as a solo guy, but we're jumping around between all sorts of songs here. Now, this one I'm not privy to on the path either, or the acts or anything like that.
Yeah, there's a couple intuitive ones and a couple that you really do not want to go late on.
Interesting. Whoa. Early miss from Solo on those weird triplet sweeps.
Bit of a struggle to get his combo back, but he's found his rhythm.
Does the tempo pick up in this beginning section?
Yeah, I believe it does, and that trips up more.
Whoa.
And Solo's gonna make up that deficit.
Yes, he is. Both getting the phrase. I suspect the phrases will be really, really important over maybe a couple misses here and there. Oh, big section to miss right before, though.
All right. And here is one of the aforementioned intuitive acts. Very nice from Solo.
Oh my goodness.
23k lead.
A 23k lead and coming up on a 700 note streak, getting through that really brutal section, and a miss of phrase there for Nor. This is what Solo was hoping for with a pick like this, 100%.
And honestly, just as much as the scoreboard, I think this has got to be an incredible relief on the mental side. Just sort of band-aid the bleeding a little.
Yeah. So Solo with this extra phrase, and you mentioned there's a couple weird overlap points. Okay, I guess they act on the same part. It didn't really matter, but
yeah, Nor some star power down, so doesn't have to worry about that. Solo does not overlap the phrase.
Yeah, really well done.
Through all flames, all strums.
Wow.
This is another one that you're going to want to go and not overlap.
Both acting about at the same point. And
very nice.
Wow. Wow. Oh. Solo has swung the momentum with around a, 35k score and coming up on 1500 note streak on a boss song.
Both get through the slowdown. Here's the speed up.
Oh my gosh.
Solo, this streak.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't want to say anything.
Please FC out. This is crazy. Wow. Oh my gosh.
Air table check. That is
yeah.
Comfortably.
Wow. That is crazy. How about the notes missed though? -5 + 8 to a -7 point or +6.
Yeah, Solo's misses were basically all in that intro section, trying to get his combo and rhythm back. Like, that is essentially a reverse choke.
Yeah. That's wild. Oh my gracious. So Solo bringing it to 2-3. That is a great momentum shift. This is a really interesting spot though, because if Nor wins 2-4, you're running the gauntlet there. So, you know, this has to be a really, really comfortable pick here for Nor, I think.
And now I think is the point where we start looking at tiebreaker scenarios.
Yeah.
Currently leaning a little more towards Burn the Witch.
Okay.
Narcissist. No, never mind. We're even. I forgot over the top was a solo pick. I caught myself before broadcast could, at the very least.
In terms of, I'm trying to have just a peek at the Airtable to see maybe where Nor would have an edge.
Yeah, and Goji once again on the Corpo tag.
Oh my goodness.
No, it's a very logical pick for Nor here.
Interesting. FIGHTMAN. This one is just so goofy.
Yeah, one of the longer picks on the set list, and one of the most out there for sure.
Yeah. I had a small peek at the Airtable. I saw Nor had a real high score. Do we have any data for solo on this at all?
We do not have data on this for solo.
Interesting.
So this is interesting. We know one player's good at it. The other could just be hiding a hidden gem here.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be an X Factor pick for solo. Yeah. Could be an X Factor pick. It could be just an avoiding it. It'll be interesting to see. Both making it through kind of the intro warm-up section here pretty well before it really blows up. Perfect mirroring from both players. The score is just about 200 in favor of Nor, maybe a squeeze under Act or something adjacent.
Gonna try to drum tar here.
Ooh. A small miss from solo, not super detrimental in kind of this weird chunky bass section. And the difference of acts there. Big chord section. Whoa.
Nor gets through it, as does Solo. Solo, definitely, from a viewer perspective, a little more confident in him getting through that section just because of the likeness to Over the Top. But Nor, very comfortable on this.
Yeah. Only a couple misses from Solo, and Nor strong as can be. Just under 10K. That lead could switch at any moment. I'm very interested to see how both these players handle that, like, really tight-packed 3-note chord section.
Yeah. Thankfully for us all, I do not believe that part is under star power.
Oh.
As we approach the fabled Fiorelise Act. I'm so happy that's part of the path.
It's amazing.
A lot at the end there.
Whoa.
Under star power from Nor. And here we are at the chords.
Whoa.
Yep.
Both close. Yeah.
There's your blue bossa section.
Interesting. Oh.
But Nor is disgusting.
That's, yeah. Wow. Nor making the most of this big solo, opening up just under, just about a 25-ish K lead.
Going to be a little more with all the solo bonus.
Yeah, it will. The door is slowly closing for Nor here. This is the section, maybe? Both
overstrung there for both. Understandable.
Yeah.
So we're going to sit at around 34K. I'd call it the outskirts of Meteor territory.
Yeah. There'd have to be some meltdowns. How many? Is there one more? Is this the last act or the second to last?
I want to say there's one more.
Okay. Ooh, a -1 for solo, a perfect for Nor, not letting any of that lead come back. And the door is closing rapidly for solo on this one. As we approach the final act, there it is.
Shout out Mama Nor in chat. Always happy to see you here.
Wow. Both just 1 or 2 misses in that really dense, sweepy section. And that is going to do it. Nor is going to take a 4-2 lead. And at this point, I feel like the next song has to already be set in stone.
Yeah.
Wow. -9 + 2 to a -17 + 2. Both very solid runs, but just a bit better for Nor, extending that lead.
The quick check of the air table with a 759. That is a clean second place. Wow.
Ooh. Oh my gracious. Wow. FIGHTMAN might be my favorite sounding song in the set list.
Yeah, if you want jazz fusion, you can't do better than both Cassiopeia and T-Square.
Yeah, that's kind of the pinnacle. Oh, it's so good.
All right. Will he do it? Will he finally do it?
Surely. It has to be. It has to be. Solo needs to run 3 wins in a row to pull off this match. You have to start strong. If a Vor pick comes in, does that have any implications on tiebreaker yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
But it puts it entirely into Nor's hands. Like, it doesn't cut off any tiebreaker.
Right.
Whereas Nor has literally everything at his disposal.
Yeah.
Tier 28 is on the board if you want to go to Aboriginal Storyteller. You have Salt Drowned on the board, as well as Payback if you want to go to Burn the Witch, and then Æthra. Assuming it's not Æthra here and Vor eventually. Eventually, like, Nor's gonna pick it, probably not.
Yeah.
But I guess if you really do not want to play Super Mario World Mushrooms.
Right.
And we are getting Æthra.
Hey! Oh my goodness. Okay. So we will surely not see Vor in this match. I very much doubt Nor is going to pick it.
Yeah. And
wow.
I feel like definitely something we're going to have to ask Solo about in the interview, because that was something we pinpointed early and often.
Yes.
Watching the whammy here. A little more for Nor, but not extremely consequentially so.
Okay. There's the matched act. Oh, that's a costly miss from Solo. There are spots later in the song to miss in. So, but that is an unfortunate start. And another miss there. Nor's going to start out this song, which is on match point. Now about a 20k lead coming out of the intro.
And he's going to make it out on combo.
Wow. So Nor with an FC out of that intro. Important SP here. Both get it.
Nail it.
Oh, nail it. Oh my goodness. Solo was up on the air table, but not by a lot, only by about 8,000. So both of these players were probably FC prone here. 300k now for Nor. Both did whammy out that act. And the small break here, I mean, they both have had a great performance in all of these songs so far, but just the ability to not feel nervous under pressure, I think, from Nor here. FCing into the second piece of this song. And both hit the transition and the overlap. Oh my gosh.
Very, very nice.
Oh, Nor finally bleeds. A small miss, and that is not going to be a huge difference. It would have had to be a phrase miss or a serious miss under star power.
Yeah, picked a good time for it. A lot of single notes.
Yeah. And a response miss from Solo is going to bring it right back to about where it's been the whole song. Just under 20k. This could be a very consequential act if Nor misses a couple times. This is, yeah. And Nor is just not letting his foot off the gas here. Small miss from Solo is going to be a few thousand more for Nor. There's a response miss.
Got him on the trill.
Gonna need a phrase miss. Not gonna get it, and a phrase miss from Solo instead, and that will
That's not what we meant.
That's not. And that is going to wrap it up. Wow.
Very, very well played match. I don't think 5-2 does it as much justice as it deserves.
100%, yeah. There it is. Nor, the 5 seed, takes down Solo 5-2 on some very, very close scores. Well done from both.
-2+1 on the 1-2-2-2 streak for Nor to put him into Elite League 2026.
Wow. A 5th place score on Æthra to finish it out. And hopefully we'll see if we can get both of these players in for a quick interview. But this match was pretty much everything I hoped it was going to be. We saw in here some really impressive scores. I think we saw some PBs. We certainly saw a PB from Nor on this song, Æthra. And Solo played super well, but Nor just was not letting his foot off the gas.
Yeah, absolutely not. And we are getting both players in. Hello, Nor and Solo.
Hello. Yo. What's going on?
First things first, how are we feeling? This was, I think we mentioned it on stream a few times. An important match, an Elite League spot. Nor, starting with you, how are you feeling coming out with a 5-2 victory here?
I am nauseous from anxiety. Let me say, I'm shaking so much, and I have been all day.
Yeah, both of
But
you
I'm feeling good.
playing, yeah, both of you playing really outstanding. Solo, you put up some unbelievable scores, taking 2 off of Nor. How are you feeling right now?
Well, I'm glad that I got this match done earlier today, I think. Waiting around all day would have just increased kind of what Nor was saying, just thinking about it. So, Nor played out of his mind, so I'm not super upset or anything.
You did too. You did too.
Yeah, it was amazing to watch. Tolly, do you have any questions for R2?
Solo. We were sort of going off early about how you were at the top of the air table and that did not end up getting picked. Was there a reason for that? It was just bad day on the song, or?
That is what you call a fluke run.
I see.
I will be honest. If I practice that song 8 times out of 10, I am missing the first phrase. And then it's kind of downhill from there usually. But I, for some reason, played that song very well when I played Chroma. So, I don't know. Maybe I should have gone there. Who knows? I think nothing would have phased Nor based on some of the scores he was putting up at the end here.
I don't know if that's very true.
Your FIGHTMAN score is outrageous.
Your over-the-top score is outrageous.
I'm pretty proud of that one, I'll be honest. That was another
Yeah,
fluke
you should
run.
be. No, come on.
Geez.
You're just that good. You're just that good.
Yeah,
And,
it was amazing.
And Nor, for your pick of Gàrradh Seileach, you did have an FC of it, but Solo also taking a song on that where he did an FC and his opponent did and still won it. Did that sort of like leave any hesitation on that pick, or you just go for it?
I had 100% hesitation on every pick, but definitely that one. Because, I mean, like on the surface, to, someone who hasn't been playing these songs, maybe it doesn't look like it could cause the most trouble, but it's really just, it's one of those like one note difference or one drop difference songs that really decide it. And 9 times out of 10, I'll kind of just drop in like random places. And I just, today just kind of got lucky. So 100% hesitation for sure.
All right.
Okay, well, yeah, look, you guys are absolutely crushed it. I did want to ask one thing really quick before we let you go. You guys were looking really, really locked in. I mean, close to FC on multiple songs. Do you guys feel any nerves getting on stream playing in front of people, or is it just kind of another day?
So, do you want to? Oh, okay, sure. Oh yeah, so much nerves, so much more nerves. You try to tell yourself it's just another day, but at least for me, that only works for a little bit before the anxiety takes over. And
yeah,
but yeah.
Yeah, and as for me, nerves are real no matter who you are, a little bit. But
yeah,
I'd say more so my issue is I'm absurdly inconsistent on songs like these, where for instance, Vor, like I'll do that, but then the next round I might not even break 1.1 million on it. It's just how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
And like these songs I picked today were honestly all toss-ups. Me and Nor have a very similar skill set, so it was kind of he banned one of my better songs, so that didn't help.
You banned one of my better songs too.
So I knew this was going to be, I needed to play very, very consistent today to win kind of match.
yeah. Well, thank you both so much for being here. Nor, congratulations on making Elite League, and we would love to. We are super excited to see you in your next match. Solo, you absolutely crushed it through this whole tournament, and we are super excited if you're planning on doing it next year as well. So thank you both for being here. Yeah, I think we're gonna get moving on to the next match.
Alrighty.
Sounds good. Thank you guys so much. Take care.
GG's to both of you.
GG's.